it's Jen Maleka, the Holistic Health Boss, your functional diagnostic health coach and personal training expert. And I'm so excited because this week I'm coming to you guys from Milan, Italy, as I am on my 23-day trip in Europe. And as a result of that, I want to talk to you guys today about how I strike a balance, because life is about having fun. It's not about being restrictive for your health all the time. It's about finding a balance. Health is about finding a balance everywhere in our life. It's about finding a balance between work and play. It's also a balance between what we eat and how much we move our body. It's a balance of hormones in our system. It's also a balance of how much water we drink versus how much we eliminate. So everything in relation to health is always about a balance. And I aim to live in what I call the 90-10 zone. So 90% of the time, I'm on my A game, minding my healthy habits, and then 10% of the time, I like to indulge and really enjoy life. So here I am in Europe, and I've been here for almost about a week, or actually a little bit over a week at this point in time. And I'll be honest, I have definitely had wine almost every single day, which I haven't, or I wouldn't normally do that at home. And I've definitely have been indulging in some gluten, some breads, and some pasta quite frequently while I'm here. And I wouldn't do that at home either. But, you know, it's not about sacrificing fun in order to maintain all of our health all the time. So what I'm doing while I'm here is I'm striking that balance, and I want to share with you guys a couple of ways that I strike that balance. So one of the ways that I'm striking a balance is I made sure to kind of plan ahead and pack the things that were going to support me most in my health during my trip. And so one of the critical things I'm going to share with you guys is about packing healthy snacks. So one of the ways that I always strike a balance is I pack healthy snacks such as Epic bars, which are some of my favorites, and then even Dale's bars for my protein, because I always need protein. And then some other kind of snacks that I usually bring will be some type of nuts, like these are really awesome that I get at Sprouts or Whole Foods, and then stuff like this, some pumpkin seeds. And that way, no matter where I am, because especially here in Europe, bread tends to be the snack of choice, I always have a healthy option. I actually just got off of a 3-hour train ride, and I had my snacks with me that held me over until I could get to some real food, essentially. And one of the fun things that I always pack is even my own chocolate. This is my favorite organic chocolate, because when everybody else is indulging in desserts, maybe I want to make the choice not to do that, to, you know, promote my health for that day. So I always have something to fall back on when I get that sweet tooth, which is great. Another thing that I focus on, even though I may not be eating in alignment or as I would normally would, or I'm going to bed late, is consuming water. Water is super essential. So even though I'm having more, you know, wine than usual that dehydrates me, I'm constantly drinking water. So I actually packed with me my water bottle, and this is like a gauge for me. I aim to drink at least 3 full bottles of this every single day, so that helps me to hit my 70 ounces minimum mark, and then I can drink more water on top of that when I'm at dinner. I really love the sparkling water over here. It's super amazing. And one of the most critical things that I bring with me when I travel is also my supplements. So I know that I'm creating a little bit of extra stress on my digestive system right now by eating gluten and dairy, by drinking alcohol more than usual. I'm creating stress on my liver as a result of that. And also my sleep has been slightly disrupted from, you know, sleeping in different areas and places. So I packed my most important supplements. Yes, this is my supplements case. You guys can see that. And in here I have my supplements for my sleep, so things like probiotics, minerals, melatonin to help me sleep. I also have my liver support supplement, so knowing that I'm going to be indulging in alcohol a little bit more or exposed to toxins more than I normally would be, I definitely want to make sure that I'm supporting my liver. And then some other things that I have in here are digestive enzymes, and actually a digestive enzyme that is specific, it's called glutenza, to helping you break down gluten and dairy so that it's not as harmful in your system. So that's what I do those are some of the things that I do like while I'm traveling. And one of the most critical pieces of helping me strike this balance is doing some type of, month-long cleanse twice a year. So this is something that I've evolved into over time. When I first started my healing journey to rebalance my hormones, improve my gut function, to boost my immune system, to get my energy back because my energy used to tank all of the time, and to help me balance my weight out, I started doing seasonal cleanses in the fall and every spring because these things help to kind of hit the reset button or rejuvenate us. And this has become a cornerstone of my health. So that is one way that I balance my health out continually through the year because I love to travel. You guys are going to see that I get back from Europe and I'm off to Guatemala and I go to Mexico multiple times a year. And so in order to balance all of that travel and maybe indulgences sometimes, the seasonal cleanse challenge for myself has been hugely helpful for that. It's a time for me to recommit myself to my diet, to get really clean for 28 or 30 days. It's a time for me to catch up on rest that I've lost by staying up a little bit later, or just to nourish my body and rejuvenate and replenish it and get lots of great quality sleep for a whole entire month. And it's also a time for me to flush out toxins. Like I said, during this trip, I've definitely been exposing myself to more toxins by drinking more alcohol than I normally would. And then also by eating foods that I don't normally eat, things like gluten and dairy and sugar. They can actually assimilate toxins in our body. Our body will recognize them as toxins and our liver becomes overloaded from flushing that out, plus any pollutants in the air. And so this is a concept that I teach my clients as well. Life is about, or health is about, controlling the variables that you can, and we can't always control all of the variables. So there are certain times when pasta is the only option on the menu. So if I don't have control over that, what can I control instead? I can take a digestive enzyme that it's going to help me to break that down. Or if I can't control all of the toxins that are in my environment because I can't see them, hear them, feel them, smell them, then what can I do to support my body to help eliminate those toxins? I can take a liver support supplement and I can do a liver flush a couple times a year. So this is all incorporated into the cleanse challenge. It's a huge part of how I've learned to actually manage my health better over time. And it's something, like I said, I do twice a year. So I wanted to share this with you guys because the cleanse challenge is coming up and this can be hugely helpful for you. It can really help to turn your life around once you start to incorporate these healthy practices like this. Now, during the cleanse challenge, you're going to learn how to eat clean for 28 days. You're going to be minimizing the most toxic and processed foods. You're going to focus on foods that are most nourishing for your body, that promote its natural cleansing process. You're also going to be focusing on quality sleep, so going to bed a little bit early, helping your body to rejuvenate itself overnight. We're going to focus on accountability for exercise because exercise helps to flush out all of those toxins. You're also going to get to do things like at-home liver flushes and castor oil packs that just promote your liver's natural ability to get these toxins out of your system. And when you support your liver, that's what can boost your energy. It helps you to manage your weight better. It boosts your immune system, and it also just improves your overall health. So the Cleanse Challenge enrollment is open until October 14th, and the cleanse starts on October 25th. So you guys can click on the link below to learn more about the Cleanse Challenge, or go back to the email where you caught this video from, and you can read all the details about the Cleanse Challenge. I participate in it right along with you, like I said, as a part of the cornerstone of my health and is striking a balance for myself when I'm out doing fun stuff like this, and I would love to see you in there. So hopefully you guys found this helpful today. Click on the links to learn more about the Cleanse Challenge. Come and join me and enroll before October 14th. Talk to you guys next week.